Yo, YouTube, this is day two, or not necessarily day two, but it's going to be update on the Road to 100K a month. So far, last episode or last video I recorded was 3 days ago, I think. And my ad account had just gotten disabled and everything like that. I was just getting it back up. So, like that night or the next day, it starts to actually spend how it's supposed to be spending. And since then, to be honest, it hasn't been too hot sales wise. We had like $120 day, then like a $60 day, and then today's looking a little bit better. It's 4 p.m. and we're sitting at like 120 on the day or 150 on the day, something like that. Mostly what I've been messing around with over the past couple of days is just learning more about listicles, advertorials, and stuff like that, because we definitely have like our ads are performing well, like soft metrics wise. Like we have good, or I don't know why I keep saying me. All my ads have like good cost per click, and I definitely have this one angle that's taking up, that's basically my whole ad account is surrounded by this one angle. And I have one ad set where it's running to a listicle and it's been profitable. Like every day, that specific ad set has been performing at a 2 ROAS or higher. But my other ad sets where maybe I'm running into a product page or I'm running to an advertorial aren't really performing as well. So what I did, I don't know if I mentioned in the last video, was I took my top spending ad and or my best ad so far, I basically changed the POV that it's written from, because I'm running native ads. I basically changed the POV that it's written from like a personal testimonial to like a authoritative figure testimonial kind of. And that ad before my ad account got disabled was running to a listicle, and it took up like all the spend. It got like 7 add to carts, but like no purchases, or maybe 1 purchase or 2 purchases, which isn't bad. But I think the main reason for that fall off was because the listicle wasn't really congruent with the ad. Like the ad was talking about kind of like side effects, and then the listicle was talking about like 5 reasons why people with X switch to X or to Y. So it wasn't really like congruent. It was still okay, but it wasn't congruent. And I decided to let that ad to run to the product page after that, just to see how it performed. I think it might have gotten like 1 sale, but it was still taking up spend. It just, the funnel, there's a clear fall off there. So then yesterday I built an advertorial for it, sent it there today, and it's still getting a good amount of spend. And my ad managers, I got 2 or 3 sales today. So but the ad manager hasn't updated to show me whether that ad got a purchase or not. I'm only seeing the purchase from the other one that's running to a listicle right now for a different ad. So I guess I'll see by the end of the day and read the data off of that. But I do think I want to send it to a listicle. Oh, my bad. Hold on. I think I do want to send it to a listicle just because that's been performing so well for my other ad that if I build a congruent listicle for this one, I think it'll really perform. If not, I might just mess around and turn off all of my other ad sets and leave this one this one has consistently been performing at like a 2.3 ROAS and above. So I might just turn off everything else and let all the spend go to that one ad and just see what happens if testing the other one to a listicle doesn't work. But I need to start working on making better eye contact with the camera. But besides that, I don't want to leak my store. I started running MRR like 3 days before or 3 or 4 days before my my ad account got disabled. And then whatever it is, it's been running now for 2-3 days, whatever. And we're at, hold on, I don't want to show the link either. We are at, can y'all, hold on, where is that? Yeah, 800, I don't even know if it's going to pick up on camera because it's flipped around, but we're at $810 in MRR right now, which is pretty good, considering that I just started running MRR. 15 active subscribers. Hopefully, scale that up, get that to 1,000 by the end of the week. Probably get that to 1,000 within the next day or two. And besides that, I feel like I don't know. I'm just trying to learn more about like, I don't know, making better ads, bro. Like obviously that's kind of what everybody's doing, but like I feel like my ads are performing. So with these natives, I think I've kind of figured it out. Not necessarily figured it out, but I think with natives, now I just need to work on the funnel side of things because all of the native ads I create get, a dollar cost per click, good CPMs, good click through rate, everything like that. And we'll be like break even or a little bit unprofitable at the product page level. So I just need to dial in on getting better at making listicles and advertorials. My main dilemma has been that like my ad copy is anywhere from like 1,500 to 2,500 words. So sometimes I question myself, like, does it make sense? Somebody just read this long ad copy. Does it make sense to send them to an advertorial where it's kind of a similar, story or like a similar thing, but just, even longer? Like, I don't know if that necessarily makes the most sense. That's why I think I kind of mess with listicles more. I'm gonna test more listicles, but I don't know. If anybody who's watching this, whatever, has like sauce on how to make converting advertorials, good advertorials, um, especially specifically with native ads, then what I'm saying, by all means, let me know. I'd love to learn more. But besides that, I mean, life is good, bro. The Discord has like almost 30 members now, and I've barely even promoted it. I promoted it like once on Twitter, obviously on YouTube, and then it's just in my Instagram bio, my Twitter bio. So already at 30 members, already had some productive conversations in there. Like if you're not already, bro, feel free, go ahead, like join the Discord. Got a couple resources in there. Definitely looking to add more as the community grows. Eventually probably host some calls and just, just learn more from people. Um, and I definitely also want to pick up the camera more. If anybody has like content suggestions as far as just like advice or just anything you would like to see, whatever it is, like please let me know, whether it be in the comments, hitting me up, whatever it is, because I do want to put out as much content as I can, just because this is kind of like an outlet for me to, express myself and shit like that. But on that note, I'm gonna get back to work. I'm also gonna start working on learning how to make better statics. I tried making some statics before using like Claude and Higgsfield, but I just learned more recently about using JSONs to actually make the prompts in Nano Banana and everything like that, which has been working way better for me. So I want to try doing that and running some statics, because I did run statics on this product before and it got some sales, but it wasn't for the same angles, for a different angle. So if I can make some really good statics that kind of go along with this angle, I think that can also help my ad account. Yeah, and then also Claude Opus 4.6 is really good too. I'm definitely going to be using that more. But with that being said, this is episode 2 on the road to 100K a month with this brand. I'm going to catch you on the next one. If you have any questions or whatever it is, all my socials and my Discord are in the description below. If you made it to the end, thank you. I love you. God bless.